everybody, and welcome to the channel. It is late and I'm on, I think, day 3 of the greenhouse build. I have not been able to make good progress on it because the weather has been really hot. I am in the work week, so I can only work on this during the evening hours after I get off work. And of course, you know, there's always plenty of life to live, so it doesn't afford me a lot of time, but I'm doing what I can, and we are losing light, so I am done for the day. So let me show you where I am now. We have made it to the point to where the structure is up. We started putting on the panels. We put on the door and the front right panel. We've also put on the triangle square at the top. And in the previous video, I don't know if it's, I think it's part 2, I showed you where this did not align. I've been wiggling and jiggling that, trying to get this piece in, and it's slightly more aligned. So I will be caulking that. The door you have to build, it is very unstable, like I mentioned in part 2, but we were able to get in the door pieces. I need to put the clips on the door so it does not fly away. But I did start putting the clips on the right panel, as you can see here. I did put some clips in. I hope I'm not going too fast. Now, what I am doing some modifications. In a couple of videos of other content creators, they use tape around the edges, and I am using a clear, crystal clear Gorilla tape to keep out condensation as well as bugs, and hopefully do a little bit of insulation. Now, I am going to caulk with a clear caulking as well, not on the outside but in the inside, and I will show you that once I get to that point. But I do need to put the clips on the door before I call it a night. We were just wrapping up and I realized that we did not get the clips on the door because we were trying to figure out how to get this panel in. Now, if you are going to put in a 6x8 greenhouse by Harbor Freight, which is what this is, the panels are a little bit fidgety. You have to give them a tiny bit of a bend to get them into position and fit them in the seam where they're supposed to go. So you got to bow them just a tiny bit. And I'm sorry that I'm not showing you all the build step by step, but if I were to show you every bit step by step, I would never get this done. But I am going to have a question and answer video. Once this is done, I'm going to have a greenhouse sit down build question and answer. I may do it live, I may do a recording, I'm not sure, but this is where I am right now. The last bit that we need to do are the window installations, and then the build itself is done. And once we get the windows in, those pieces are on the ground, and finish putting up the panels along the side as well as the roof, then the greenhouse will be completely done. So in part 4, because this is part 3, I think this is part 3, so losing it, y'all. If this is not part 3, I'll put a words across the screen, let you know which part we're in, because I have been running like a mad person. And I will talk to you about everything that came into be when it came to building this greenhouse or putting it together, because it's not really a build, it's just an installation. You're just putting the pieces together, but again, very, very fiddly, and we're going to talk about all of that in the next video. So the next time you see this greenhouse, hopefully I will have more of the panels up and the roof up. But I got home late from work tonight, so there was only so much work I was able to do. So until the next clip, I'll see you in a bit. Hey everybody, and welcome to the channel. In today's episode, well, in today's clip, because we've been doing this here a while, it's done. Let me show you. Look at my beauty. Look at my beauty, y'all. This has been a labor. I will not say it has been a labor of love, because I think that would be going a little bit too far. But it was indeed a labor. It has taken many days because we've had to start, we've had to stop. You all know that I work full time, and my mother has been gracious enough to help me with this project. So let's go inside. Ooh, it's warm in here, y'all. Ooh, but it is Texas, and it's hotter than you know what outside. Okay, so we are going to have a little greenhouse chat, but I'm gonna have that with you all in the next video, not this one. I have more work to do, and I'll tell you what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. But the greenhouse has been erected. Look at this, y'all. It has taken many man hours, but I'm trying to open the window because it is hot up in here. Ooh, it's hot up in here. But yes, I have a permanent, well, semi-permanent greenhouse structure. And I'm going to be putting in, like I mentioned, I think in an earlier clip, I'm going to be putting a bench along this side of the garden. I'm going to be starting that project in a moment. My sister gave me a raised bed. I'm going to place that right here. And I'm going to also put a bench on this side. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to show you all the bench that I'm going to be creating. That'll be a separate video, but the greenhouse is done, and believe it or not, I really like it. I've had to short in. I will be doing some more modifications, and again, I'll talk to you all about that, but the greenhouse is done. I hope you guys like the video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, share this video, hit that like button, turn on the notification bells, because there's a lot going on in this new garden. And I've been saying that a lot lately, but there's a lot going on in my new garden, and I want you all to be party to it. I don't want you to miss any of this right here. I'm excited. We're going to be growing. We're going to be starting new seeds. We're going to be overwintering in this greenhouse. We're going to do all of that and as many more things as I can think of along the way. So, being said, I want to say thank you for joining me in the garden. Thank you for coming along on this greenhouse build. I know it has taken quite a while, and you've been waiting for this final piece, and here it is. It's hot up in here. Oh, it's hot. I have the greenhouse cover that's going to be going on next. So you all, I'll see you either in the kitchen or the garden real soon. Bye for now. I got a greenhouse. I got a greenhouse. Yes.